straight. There we go. Perfect time to get new windshield wiper blades. See that big bright thing over there? We're not going to get much of that over the weekend. It's supposed to pour down. It's supposed to pour down rain all weekend, so it's a good time to get new wiper blades. At least I've been keeping it mowed. I still remember the days we had sunflowers right here that were so tall you couldn't see that sign, and or this thing. It was all just overgrown, basically just about from the sidewalk out. It encompassed our fence. It was a real pain in the neck. We finally got them to start mowing it, so it's been really nice. The only downside is now I have to mow my yard more often. Want to see something sad? I'm at CVS. They lock the trash can. What kind of neighborhood is this? Okay, so upon further inspection, it's actually just a latch. I feel so much better. Rain. We kind of need it, and we're still behind from the last couple of years of drought, but good God. I left the camera taking a time lapse at the office, aimed out the window, of course, and I'm going to see if it does any sort of decent video, but it should shoot all weekend. It's kind of funny, you should shoot, I did a calculation, it should be about 25 minutes of video for the entire weekend. If you take a, let's see, if you take a frame every 5 seconds, that's 150 times normal, and you do the math, I believe that comes out to 25 minutes over like 60 hours. I don't know, I'm probably a zero off, but I tried doing the math. We'll see how it works out. This is getting worse, this stuff on my yard. Oh wow, it really shows up on camera. So my grass is all dying. I have put everything known to man that kills green things on this stuff, and it hadn't seemed, it just seems to be taking it in stride. You know, it's just, you know, soaking it up and laughing at me. We'll see how it goes. So I put the windshield wipers on actually yesterday morning before I went to work, before Nat dropped me off at work, and because we wanted to do it, go ahead and do it because we knew this was coming. We saw it in the Weather Channel. But one problem, it took long enough to actually start raining that Nat hasn't even driven in the rain yet, so we don't know if those were the good ones. Those are supposed to be a different brand than she got before, because those other ones didn't seem to last very long, so we're trying one of the slightly pricier. I say more expensive, but at Sam's I think it was like $2 more for these, so we're trying those. Okay, so the last video I just shot was actually several hours ago. It was like 7:30 in the morning. It's now 3:30, or almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you know, it looks basically the same to me. And no, I'm not wearing my contacts. I just walked out without my glasses. Got a little story. Thursday night we order pizza, and the guy shows up and doesn't have our little apple pies. So Nat calls in, which she is willing to do. Can't help herself because she used to work in fast food, and she's like, "You gotta call these people and keep them on their toes." Calls the pizza place. They're like, "Oh, sorry, we'll get the guy to go back out and get you some apple bits." And the guy's like, "Hey, wait a minute. Why did you order pizza without sauce on it? We're just curious." And that is like, well, my husband can't really eat tomatoes, which I can't. If I eat more than like one little slice of tomato, I get really terrible stomach upset. And the guy's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Well, tell you what, since there was still some tomato sauce on that other pizza, because the guy made it like halfway, and then turned around and made it, we got a whole nother pizza. This time really without any sauce on it, because the other one still had some sauce around the edge, because apparently the guy had started putting the sauce around the edge and then realized, oh, I need to do no sauce. And then I just kind of wiped it off and cooked it anyway. I ate that pizza too. It didn't really upset my stomach, I don't think, because there's only a drop on it. But this one apparently has no sauce. So when we call this particular Pizza Hut and they ask for no sauce, they're supposed to actually give us a no sauce pizza from now on and make sure that happens. Now I got a jet in the background. So what's the difference between when you say no sauce pizza, really it would just be stuff sitting on top of a cracker. Well, what they do is they take an olive oil and they put olive oil or some other kind of oil on the pizza when they cook it. I'll be honest with you, I don't mind tomato sauce. I kind of like the taste of tomato sauce, even though it tears up my stomach. But the no sauce pizza with some kind of oil, like an olive oil in it, I think it tastes better than regular pizza. Of course, what this does is it lets me eat half a pizza, like I did when I was a kid. I can eat half a pizza in one sitting now, and I know I won't get my stomach all tore up. And it's all because of the tomato sauce. Matt got one of these little fold-up two-wheelers, and it's kind of cool. One thing that's neat about it, you can hit the button, opens up with one hand. I'm kind of curious what it feels like with a little weight on it. Yeah, it still rolls. I wouldn't want to put much more than that on it, that's for sure. That's a lot of weight.